What's up guys, in this video we will take a look at 10 RPGs that have been confirmed to come out in the year 2021. Keep in mind that even though all of those games have been confirmed for 2021, there's still a chance that any of them could be delayed. That's just how it is nowadays. Also, a lot of the games on this list will come out on consoles, however this list is catered towards PC users. On this list, we only have RPGs that have been confirmed, so we're not going to talk about RPGs that could potentially come out this year, but don't have confirmation. The first 5 games are in chronological order, and the 5 last ones, we don't have a precise date for them, so they are in no particular order. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off at number 10, we got Outriders.
There's no coming back.
You think you're dreaming? What the? This is real.
Get on!
Outriders is an upcoming role-playing looter shooter developed by People Can Fly and published by Square Enix. In this game, you will play as a human who is part of an expedition team sent to the planet Enoch to colonize it. During the expedition, you come in contact with a massive energy storm called the Anomaly, giving both Enoch's inhabitants and the colonists superpowers. It was originally supposed to come out in December 2020, but it got delayed to February 2021 and then delayed once again to the 1st of April 2021. A free demo is releasing on the 25th of February. In this demo, you will be able to experience the first few hours of the game with all 4 classes in both single players and co-op up to 3 players. All of the progress you make will be transferred to the full game when it's released. It's going to be a buy-to-play game with no microtransactions, no loot boxes, and no season pass, which is, in my opinion, a very good thing. At number 9, we got Biomutant. Biomutant is an open-world, post-apocalyptic kung fu RPG with a unique martial arts-styled combat system. In Biomutant, a plague is ruining the land and the Tree of Life is bleeding death from its roots. You will play as a mutant mammalian warrior who can morph the appearance of his body to gain specific advantages. It is developed by Experiment 101 and published by THQ Nordic. This game was supposed to come out in 2018, but it got delayed to 2019 and then delayed another time to 2021. If everything goes well, the game should come out on the 25th of May 2021. Biomutant will be single player only upon release. Number 8. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
The damned Descari and his spawn took us by surprise. Now, I have the power to turn the tables. People who would never join the same alliance are fighting together by my side.
Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is a CRPG based on the D&D tabletop game of the same name. It is developed by All Cat Games, the same developers of the first Pathfinder, Kingsmaker. It is published by Paizo. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is not a direct sequel to Pathfinder Kingsmaker. It's a different adventure taking place in the same universe. In this Pathfinder, a rift to the abyssal planes of existence has opened and hordes of demons are invading the world of Golarion. You will play as a hero with his party on a crusade against this demonic invasion. As of making this video, the game is currently in its beta stage and it's set to release in June 2021. This will be a single player game. At number 7, we got Scarlet Nexus.
You have to live, no matter what.
I'm here today because someone saved me. So, I'm wondering if there is a better way to save more people's lives.
Scarlet Nexus is an ARPG with a quote brainpunk team developed and published by Bandai Namco. This game is set in a near-futuristic alternate reality where humans have developed supernatural powers and must defend themselves against an enemy called the Others. Players can assume control of either Yoito Someragi or Kisane Randall, which are members of an elite force called the Other Suppression Force. This game is planned to come out during the summer of 2021 and will be single player only. Number 6, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is described as an open-world action-adventure game. It is developed and published by Pearl Abyss, the team behind Black Desert Online. The game's story takes place in a war-torn medieval setting, and you will play as Macduff, son of Martinus, who leads a small band of mercenaries. It was first announced as an MMORPG in November 2019, but has changed course to a narrative solo experience with some multiplayer functions. Crimson Desert is scheduled to come out in the next winter of 2021. At number 5, we got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
You're obviously new to this whole existence, but truth is, most of you types won't even make it a whole year. So you probably figured out that you need to drink blood. You can't just do whatever you want. Cities are carved up by political factions.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Hard Suit Labs and published by Paradox Interactive. It's a sequel to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. These games are part of the World of Darkness series and are based on the tabletop role-playing game Vampire the Masquerade. In this game, you will play as a human in 21st century Seattle who is killed and revived as a thin blood vampire with relatively weak vampiric abilities. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 should come out sometimes in 2021 and it will be a single player game. Number 4, Edge of Eternity.
When you woke in the snow, your mind was already gone.
Your brother is your weakness, Celine.
Darian is the only person I can trust with this mission.
If you really want to find a cure to the corrosion, we will go to places far more terrifying than this one.
Edge of Eternity is a turn-based RPG developed by Midgar Studio and published by Dear Villagers and Maple Whispering Limited. The game is set on planet Herion, which is plunged into a war between its inhabitants and invaders from space. You will follow Darion and Celine in their quest to find a cure to something called the all-consuming corrosion. Edge of Eternity is currently in early access, so you can try it if you pre-order it. The full game should come out sometime during 2021 and it's going to be a single player game only.
Come and get me!
This is nothing we can't handle.
This will hurt. And not in a good way.
This is gonna be interesting.
At number 3, we got Gotham Knights.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever.
Gotham Knights is an open-world action RPG set in the universe of DC Comics. It is developed by Warner Bros. Games Montreal and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. In this game, you will play as the 4 heroes who have been tasked to protect Gotham City after the death of Batman. You will be able to play this game solo or in online co-op with one other player. It is set to release sometime during 2021. At number 2, we got Magic Legends. Magic Legends is an action RPG developed by Cryptic Studio and published by Perfect World Games. It is set in the same universe as the popular card game Magic the Gathering. In this game, you will play as one of the 5 Planewalkers that represents the 5 colors of Magic the Gathering. You can play this game solo or you can team up with up to 2 more players. It's going to be free to play, however, concerns have been raised about the monetization and pay-to-win aspects of the game. We don't have a precise release date, but Open Beta will launch in March 23 and it should come out a couple of months after this in 2021. And finally, at number 1, we got Atomic Heart.
Торжественное мероприятие пройдет на Красной площади. Воскресенье, 12 июня, за день до всеобщей полимеризации, который также объявлен праздничным днем. Вместо военной техники по улицам пройдут все доступные модели роботов. В небе вместо авиации поднимутся дроны и сипухи со специальной пилотажной программой. Парад будет транслироваться по всем теле- и радио.
Atomic Heart is an action RPG developed and published by Mundfish. In this game, you will play as a Soviet Special Duty KGB officer charged to investigate a robot factory during a system malfunction. It's your job to find out what went wrong and to clear up the factory from mad robots. These robots are implemented with a combat program that should be activated in case of a war. This game will be single player only and it's set to release sometime during 2021. Before we end this video, here are some honorable mentions. Nier Replicant version 1.22474487139. Hightail. Alaloth, Champions of the Four Kingdoms. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what games are you excited for. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!